let's get controversial. Nintendo Switch Online is very polarizing. Some people think it's a great service with some good backlog value, and other people think it's just Nintendo getting a cheap cash grab. So today we're going to go through everything and discuss why or why not Nintendo Switch Online could be worth it for you, and why it's worth it for me, but why it could also not be worth it for you, right? Depends on the type of gamer you are, so let's get into it. We've got 4 different categories here. Number 1, we're gonna dive into just the baseline Nintendo Switch Online service. With the base Nintendo Switch Online package, you get access to Nintendo's online servers. Now, hey Josie, are those servers good? Do they have rollback netcode? No, of course not. They're not great. They're really not that good. And for the first few years of the Switch's life cycle, the Switch Online wasn't even a thing. But then it got introduced, and it brought with it, of course, online paid play. So now it's $20 a year to play your online Switch games. That doesn't include things like Fortnite or other free-to-play games. It's usually just going to pertain to things like Splatoon or Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart, Nintendo games specifically that you then want to play online. So it is pretty necessary, I think, if you are a gamer who loves things like Mario Kart and likes the competitive edge of playing that online alongside Smash or something like that. Being a big Splatoon player, it was pretty necessary for me in the beginning. With this package, you also get access to Tetris 99, one of the greatest Switch games there is. This is a ton of fun. It's a battle royale Tetris where you play online against 99 other players. It's great. It's a good little bonus, a good little add-on. I wouldn't get Switch Online for it specifically, but if you already have Switch Online and you didn't know about this game, absolutely download it. It is a great way to pass some time in between bigger titles. And now the third thing you're going to get with Switch Online, the base plan, is you're going to get access to the NES library, the SNES library, and the Game Boy/Game Boy Color library. These libraries of games are really, really cool if you like older games. Now, if you are not a retro gamer of any sort, you didn't grow up with the games, you don't have curiosity about them like I do, and you are not an online gamer, why are you watching this video? This video says, should you get Nintendo Switch Online? And you're here like, maybe I should, as somebody who doesn't play online. I'm a little confused. But I will say, this package is absolutely worth it if you are someone who plays games online, and a lot of us are. So if you're out here trying to play Mario Party online with some homies, this is a great way to do so. If you want to play games online with your friends or with strangers via, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or whatever, this could be absolutely worth it. And on the Switch 2, it's the same exact package, and so for $20 a year, it could be worth it. You can also get a family plan for $35 a year, but you can put up to 8 people on that family plan and end up paying like $8 a year, which is really definitely worth it in my opinion, and it's cool to be able to play those older games. The reason I initially bought it on top of Splatoon was the fact that I was curious about those older retro titles and wanting to go back. You see, I'd grown up playing a lot of them with my dad, and so to have them on the go on my system was pretty enticing to me, and I got a ton of use out of it. I mean, I have so many hours logged into the SNES, the NES, and even the Game Boy, because there are cool games on those systems. Now, they're not coming out all the time now like they were initially, but it's a good little backlog, and if you're curious, I'd check it out. So I think we can rule that for the general populace of us, the general gamers who are plugged in watching these types of videos, Switch Online is definitely going to be worth it for you. But now, here comes the big question. The expansion pass. This is a whole new area of interesting, and it doubles the price. Well, it more than doubles the price. This is $50 a year. Still cheaper than things like PlayStation Plus and Game Pass to a degree, but it doesn't really offer as much as those services do for the most part. So the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass really gives you 2 major things. Access to certain types of DLC, as well as a bunch of other retro systems, including the N64, the GameCube library if you're playing on the Switch 2, the Game Boy Advance library, the Sega Genesis, which hasn't really been added to in a while, and upcoming, it's going to add Virtual Boy. But you're going to have to get this $100 peripheral or this $25 one, and I don't know if we want to do that. So, is this one worth it? I would say, unless you are a hardcore Nintendo gamer who is very excited about things like GameCube games or N64 games, I don't know if I would touch this one. The DLC is kind of cool, but it's few and far between. For Switch Online, we haven't seen really any of the new DLC or Switch 2 editions of games for like the new Kirby DLC, Star Crossed Worlds. Donkey Kong isn't on there. I doubt the new Mario Odyssey thing is going to be on there, but you do get like it was kind of cool for my situation because I did get to have the upgrade packs for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild for free and like put those on my game, which was really nice, as well as have the DLC for Animal Crossing and Mario Kart, I believe. Mario Kart, was that on there? So as of right now, the DLC that you get access to specifically is Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise, which is really cool if you're an Animal Crossing fan. It does add a lot of value to that game and allows for a lot more customization. Unfortunately, obviously, they're not doing any other things for Animal Crossing, but ideally, we're going to get a new Animal Crossing game sooner rather than later, as well as the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course DLC. So you're going to get access to all 48 new Booster Course tracks. Less cool now, obviously, now that Super Mario Kart World is here, but if you want more content on that game, you're still a Switch 1 gamer, that's an option as well. And you're going to get access to the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion, which is one of the best DLCs in the world. It is so good. If you like Splatoon, you have to play that DLC. It is literally unmatched. It's so good. But that is about it, other than those upgrade packs that you get for the Switch 2. This one I think is a harder sell, for sure. The reason I got it is because I wanted to play N64 games. For the most part. I mean, I don't love the N64, but I did want to play a lot of those titles. And I was really excited when Game Boy Advance got added, so I wanted to check that out as well. It was just a easy thing for me to get because I was excited about the retro titles. But if you're not a retro fan, I wouldn't say that this is a must-buy because the DLC you are getting is few and far between. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't gotten the new Kirby DLC on there, like I said, or the Donkey Kong DLC. The Wonder DLC is not going to be on there. The Pokemon DLC is probably not going to be on there because they know that people are going to buy that regardless. And that's really unfortunate. It was really cool when the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Packs were coming out, you know, because you just automatically got that, and I think it was worth it in that moment. But now at this point, I don't know if there's something here that's necessarily immediately worth it. Except for if you're a big fan of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, you want those upgrade packs, and you're also sort of interested in what the Game Boy Advance library and GameCube libraries have to offer for you. So it's a complicated question as to if NSO is worth it. I think base NSO is pretty necessary to play on the Nintendo Switch 1 or 2 just because of that online functionality. That's important to me, and I know that's important to a lot of gamers. And if you're out here excited to play Splatoon 3 on your Switch 2 or other games like that that are mostly online titles, even Smash, Ultimate, things like that, it is really necessary in my opinion. You can also get a free trial, so if you want to try it out, you should check it out and just see if it's for you, because that's free. That aspect is free. But once you get to the expansion pass offerings, I think it really just depends on the type of gamer you are. If you've got nostalgia for any of those systems, it could be a great pickup for you, could be lots of hours of fun. If you don't care about retro systems at all, and all you would maybe look into this for is like the DLC offerings, it's really not worth it because you're never guaranteed that every single new DLC thing is going to come to this service. It's not like Game Pass where every single Xbox game is at least always going to be on Game Pass. This is like few and far between, and I don't really know if that in of itself is worth it right now. But I'll leave you with this. If you are a retro gamer, check out the expansion pass if you are curious. There is a free trial for that as well, I believe. And it's a good thing to just go back to occasionally if you're in between games. I like to do that all the time. I've gotten tons and tons of use out of the retro offerings on all of Switch Online, to be honest with you. So it was worth it for me, but for you, think about what type of gamer you are. Think about it, internalize it, and maybe, just maybe, start with the first one. I wouldn't jump all the way into the expansion pass unless you are already sold on the GameCube or other offerings of that sort. But let me know if you have Nintendo Switch Online down below. What do you think of it? And check out this video. It's banger, it's vibe, it's a good time. I'll see you over there. If you liked the video, drop it a like and subscribe to the channel because we've got Nintendo Switch content and retro gaming content all the goddamn time. So make sure you stick around, and thank you guys for being here. Adios.